Most people don't fail because they lack discipline. They fail because they start habits the wrong way. They rely on motivation. They aim too big. They try to change everything at once. And when life gets busy, as it always does, the habit collapses. The Stoics understood something most people still ignore. Lasting habits are not built on motivation, they're built on identity, structure, and restraint. If you've ever asked yourself, why can't I stay consistent? This video will change how you think about habits permanently. If you're here to build discipline, emotional control, and a better life step by step, you're in the right place. Section 1. Why most habits fail. Most habits fail for 3 predictable reasons. 1. People start with emotion instead of structure. Motivation feels powerful, but it's unstable. It rises when life is calm, and disappears the moment stress shows up. The Stoics never trusted emotion as a foundation. They trusted systems. If your habit only works when you feel inspired, it was never strong to begin with. 2. People aim for change instead of consistency. Modern self-improvement tells you to transform your life. The Stoics asked a quieter question. Can I repeat this tomorrow? A habit that is small but repeatable will always outperform a habit that is impressive but fragile. Consistency beats intensity every time. 3. People attach habits to outcomes, not character. Most people say, I want this habit so I can achieve X. Stoics said, I practice this habit because this is who I am. When habits are tied to identity, they survive bad days. When they're tied only to results, they disappear the moment progress slows. Section 2. The Stoic way to build habits that stick. Now, let's talk about what actually works. Stoic Principle 1. Start below your ability. This sounds backwards, but it's critical. Stoics trained below their maximum, so they could remain consistent under pressure. If your habit feels easy, that's not failure, that's strategic restraint. The goal isn't to prove your strength, the goal is to remove excuses. Stoic Principle 2. Attach habits to existing structure. Stoics didn't rely on willpower. They relied on routine. Attach new habits to things you already do. After waking up, before meals, before sleep, when habits are anchored to time and place, they stop feeling optional. Stoic Principle 3. Focus on what is in your control. You don't control how fast results show up, how others respond, how motivated you feel. You control showing up, effort, repetition. This shift removes frustration and builds calm. Habits stick when you stop demanding outcomes and start respecting process. Section 3. Discipline is not punishment, it's relief. Most people resist discipline because they misunderstand it. They think discipline means pressure, restriction, suffering. The Stoics saw discipline as freedom. Freedom from decision fatigue, emotional chaos, starting over again and again. When habits are clear and automatic, your mind becomes quieter, and a quiet mind is a powerful one. Section 4. How to recover when you miss a day. Here's where most people quit. They miss one day. Then they feel guilt. Then shame. Then they stop entirely. Stoics didn't obsess over perfection. They obsessed over returning to the path. One missed day is an event, and quitting is a decision. The habit doesn't fail when you stumble. It fails when you abandon it. Return calmly, without drama, without self-attack. This alone will keep you consistent longer than most people. Section 5. The identity shift that changes everything. Here's the most important Stoic insight. You don't build habits to become disciplined. You practice habits because you are becoming disciplined. Each repetition is a vote for the person you respect, not someday. Today. And when habits are tied to character instead of emotion, they stop feeling fragile. They become part of who you are. You don't need better motivation. You need simpler habits instead of your discipline. The Stoics didn't chase transformation. They practiced alignment. Small actions, repeated daily. With restraint and intention. If you've struggled with consistency, it's not because you're weak. It's because no one taught you how to build habits that survive real life. Now, start small. Stay calm. Return when you slip. That's how habits stick. That's how character is built. And that's how a better life is formed, quietly. If this helped you feel clearer and more capable, subscribe. We build calm strength here, one disciplined step at a time.